Oh, thank goodness. All right.
Like little self-stacking. What are those? Fly mantle? I don't know.
How you pronounce that? Okay, and here's our first iconic enemy that's shown up in multiple Ubisoft games. This is Mosquito, who reappears as a actual like annoyance mosquito in Rayman 2. I think he's in Beyond Good and Evil. He's one of the many life forms you can take pictures of. And he reappears in Origins as a writable buddy, which is cool. And this is just your first boss character. They don't all do it, but every world kind of introduces the boss to you, and then you'll actually fight it at the end of all the stages in a serious boss fight. This is just like the warm-up boss fight. This also doesn't make a lot of sense, but we'll get into it. Alright, Rayman. Having a good time making mosquitoes cry. Oh, okay.
Pat him really hard right on his eyeball.
They're buddies now.
Buddy.
Probably the nicest mosquito in video games. Oh, I hope that looks super cool in this part of the game.
We'll see.
We will see.
We'll see.
I forgot about these berries. They're yellow in this version of the game, or these ones just yellow? 100% this level. It's gonna happen.
Never play it
Just need
again.
to get one more cage. Oh. And I don't know why I keep picking up the fist. I don't believe multiple gold fist does anything. Oh no. People could feel free to correct me, but I really don't think. Oh, why would you even go back in time? There was one of those sparks, and when I went across to the one that showed up, but there I couldn't get to it. I'm so angry right now. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
A lot of emphasis on dangerous barbed berries in this game. I can't understand it, but it works. Alright, so we're good friends. Cool. Glad that all worked out. Oh!
I happened to notice that the mosquito also did not have any arms for his hands.
I'm gonna say that's pretty much
And his eyes came completely off the body.
that is the basis for like all the characters in this game. I guess originally they wanted them all to have arms and legs, and the limitation prevented that. I think it worked out for the best.
You don't have the power to hang.
Yep. Check it out, guys. Powers. I wish I could do that in real life.
So
I really do wish I could do that in real life.
Hang one-handed off of things?
Yeah,
Well, you can train to do that.
I suppose.
And then,
It wouldn't look as good, though.
well, it's not even really that
Wait,
convenient.
I didn't 100% it. It rocked. Oh, boy. So, if I complete this world, I get another power for grappling, which I'm going to want. Or I can move on to the next world,
You gotta do them anyways.
get the ability to hover, which is also good.
But you need to do both.
I do need to do both,
So
so I'm
it
going to have to
doesn't
replay
really
them multiple times. I guess we'll stay in the forest a little bit longer.
stay in the dream forest.
Yeah.
Dreaming them dreams.
Ah, you mean another Raymanian?
It's his body.
I guess. What's your deal, dude?
Oh, he lost his clothes.
There we go. I don't want your Rayman parts. You know? I didn't actually see anything in this version. Might be for the best. He had a terrible voice. So, that button where I was using to, make fun of people is now a button that plants flowers.
You can have as many as you want.
Well, in this particular part of the game, yes. I don't believe you can plant these outside. I mean, this is not a new gameplay feature. It's not like a power that I can carry into the rest of the game. It's just this section. This level, maybe? Or at least this section.
Better hurry. Oh, is this a full up-scroll level?
Well, this portion is.
It's a pretty quick flood.
Oh yeah, I mean, all the jungle life is dead now. There's nothing alive still.
Goodbye, little lemming. I like you.
I forgot I can do this already. Okay. Probably didn't actually need to know that, but I did it anyways. Now I might not make it across. Okay. if I did this in my first try. Oh,
that was cheap.
Hanging. Go back. There we go.
Was it worth it?
Yes, it was. I got all my life back too.
So what's the drown point? Is it the center of your character?
I believe it treats the bottom of the screen as like no platforms exist beneath that. So if you lose your footing and fall through the screen, you die.
So that was one of the last couple frames that would work for.
Yep. What? Really just barely made it. It's just teaching you that those can land on those guys' heads so you can use them for platforming later. Now I know. But I can choose to not do it. Oh. I wanted to get that, but I don't, because I got full health. I didn't want it anyways. God, but I do need to stand on this guy.
He looks so bummed out.
Yeah, you want it.
He's probably drunk. I mean, if we're going by Glowbox rules. There we go.
Maybe that's just like...
And yep, I can't plant the flowers anymore. Back to the top.
Their eyes stay though.
Yes, they do. Did that? No? Weird. Oh!
I think that's just drop them on.
No, you can't hurt them with those. But... this...
I do like the mini cartoon effects.
I love the animation in this game. It's
That's
fantastic.
really good.
I think it really holds up. Great sprites.
Yeah, it still looks good.
There we go.
Would this be one of the most difficult or more difficult platformers?
I mean, this game is not supposed to... It's not like the game is intentionally trying to drive people crazy. It is hard. It's Nintendo hard, at least. Whatever that means to people. But it's a difficult game, you know? If you don't get better, the game's not going to get easier. The powers you get are mandatory to make progress. They're not just there to make the game easier. So you have to use everything it gives you. Kind of a steep... can I even... Nope.
Bummer.
It is a bummer, but, you know, I'm not going to kill myself just to get
I'll
those.
replay later.
Do all the off-screen level grinding. Or level grinding.
Level
Don't want to bore
grinding
anybody. Yeah.
or free content.
Okay. So yeah, the game will end after, I believe, the 5th or 6th world, with no real ending, if you don't collect every single one of these cages in every stage. You have to do it to actually access the final worlds and the ending of the game. So, one way or another, finishing this game, we're going to be getting everything.
I would assume later on we'll be doing at least Rayman Origin.
Never die.
That's why I don't get hit.
Yep.
I'm assuming at least we'll be doing Rayman Origins later. After this game. If it's finished fully, of course.
That'd be fine with me. I
But,
mean, it's a great game.
Would you be interested in running the full gambit, including maybe a Raving Rabbids game too?
Ooh, I might play a Raving Rabbids game, but the other Rayman games I'd be fine with. They're all kind of different in their own way. Origins is way easier than this game. It's a Babby game for Babbies, but it's still fun.
Okay.
Oh, heard a noise. You guys heard it. What else? Oh well.
Touch.
Oh! Okay.
That's why we got those lives.
Yep. Well, I don't know if we're going to see the continue screen. I'd like to think I'm a little bit better than that. But if we do see it, it is the saddest thing in video games.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I don't see the bottom of the cage, but I guess it's something I got. Alright. See, it's like, you can turn the plum around. Damn. But,
Some nice hop in there.
oh no, I did not want to do that. Okay. But sometimes you have to, like, match their tempo by moving the plum just so to get it so you can ride straight through. Perfect. Okay. just got screwed up when I went through here previously. Alright. Probably just better jumping over where they spawn from than trying to kill them as they
There we go.
Okay. These, I should have stayed on that phone. Probably went somewhere cool.
This is checkpoint?
Yep. If I die, I will respawn there now. Oh. I can still get it. It's okay, guys. Oh, well.
Well, at least they don't move once they get in the water.
Yeah. If you jump off them, though, they'll keep going if you're moving them. Is there anything above over here? No. Now, this isn't Kirby or any other similar game. You can't jump through platforms unless they're, like, hovering. I don't know. Insubstantial platforms. If they're part of the background element. Oh!
Yeah, you need that.
I'm just glad it respawns. Okay. Where's that exit? Nope. It's not. Okay. Not coming back? Alright. Out.
You're gonna keep loading in if you just go.
I think there's a song. Oh, I could be wrong. I probably am. Everything else in this game is respawn.
That was a platform.
Yep.
There's nothing there.
Am I supposed to do a leap of faith here?
I
Oh.
don't think so.
Well, at least I got a checkpoint.
Well,
Okay.
there you go.
Yep. I still got that cage, so everything's fine. But you got too far ahead of me.
You're not fast enough, sir. Run.
There we go.
Can you run?
Later on, I get a power to run. Rayman doesn't know how to punch, hang, or run without powers.
So, what is the key with the two little atom things?
That
swinging
will
around?
restore empty pips, but it doesn't give you any more.
I
Like,
see.
if I had 5 and I... Like 5 max, and I had 4 left, that would restore 1. If I had 2 left, it would restore 2. I think it's only 2 that it gives you. I could be wrong. It could just be wrong. But generally, you're either going to have full health already. I find not the best use of them. Like they're never really in super convenient places where you're like, oh, I just needed health. I just needed this much health. But hey, it's better to have them than not. I really need a berry. So I put it down over here. There we go. Here's how you do it. Oh, mess me up. Okay. This is it to reset the berry? Yep. Okay. There's nothing else in my way. Finally be able to do.
It picks up speed downhill a bit faster.
I should have rid it, but I think I might have caught up with it. Nope. Cool.
Are you sure you need that?
I do. I need to get on top of that mushroom tree, giant mushroom. Nope. Oh no. This is really bad. I just can't do this. Okay. I'll reset. Are there any Electoons coming to mess me up? Oh, these aren't Electoons. These are...
Negatoons?
They're the opposite of Electoons. I can't remember if they're called Negatoons. Okay, finally. Jeez, I just have to hope it doesn't clip through those and get too far. Okay. I don't want it to go too far.
Huh!
Let's see. I didn't hear the chime. I know this is a thing, and I just got myself killed. There's a cage that shows up underneath that when you climb over it. I haven't gotten it yet, so I'm a little confused. This would all be way easier if I was just waiting till later in the game. I think instead of needlessly killing myself, if I'm making decent progress. I'm just gonna go for it. Sorry.
That's probably a better idea. I'm assuming they intended for you to come back with your new power-ups.
Well, I mean, if you've got the skill, you can get a lot of stuff earlier than you are, I guess, intended to. There's no real intention. It's not like there's anything barring you from making progress.
Sean, you are my friend. And I'm not saying there's a lack of skill, but there may not be enough skill.
I wouldn't call that exactly a thing friends say to each other, but I
I'm
understand.
a realistic friend.
I've beaten this game, I've done it multiple times. It's just, oh.
What the?
I'm sure everybody was expecting this. Obviously.
I wasn't, and I don't want to know. Are you expected to jump over?
Yes.
Plates?
Yep. Okay.
Gross.
Something underneath me? Man, I wish you could, like, bring the camera down. So many leaps of faith in this game.
So many of the old school games were like that.
That is true. Like I said, this is a hard game.
I'm not a fan of leaps of faith. I don't think it actually adds difficulty or real suspense to the game.
I think it just depends on the game. Like, this game generally will give you an indicator. It will put things for you to collect. It will put some indicator that, hey, if you go here, something will happen. But ultimately, I didn't follow a guide for this game. I got everything on my own. So I kind of did everything you possibly can in a stage, which sometimes meant I was doing things you didn't need to do, and I just wasted my time.
Although it seems like a really good game. It's supposedly a good game from what I've heard. But, I'm playing myself still. But,
No. Okay. There we go. He's gonna nope. Okay.
Wouldn't it be great if you respawned?
It would not. Oof. Okay.
A moving pixel jump?
Yep.
That's not a pixel jump, but still.
So you don't know when they're going to change direction when you jump to them.
Maybe you gotta watch it. Maybe you should watch the cycle once or twice. You gotta jump early. Like now. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Let me see how I'm moving. I think it's going to move up when I land on it, so I don't want that thing to hit me. Alright. It's okay, I can
Yeah,
hang
it was close.
Oh, the little swirling pips on those pea pellets? Power pellets? I don't know what they're called. Are those the amount of health it restores?
Yes, which I believe is always 2. Should've just hung off the platform. That's what I wanted to do. Anyways, I'm still making progress.
Yeah.
Video games! I think we're still on course for our no death, no damage. Speedrun, man.
I don't want to see a continue screen this run. Losing's fine, but...
Continuing?
Continuing. I really like the dancing daisies. I like them a lot.
I mean, every world is different. This is your forest world. When we leave this area, you're not going to see any more, I guess, greenery.
This is the only world I need, then.
Because the other worlds are much more artificial than what they are. I guess the last world's pretty natural. There's just certainly no greenery. Last couple of
Desert.
I don't need it. There we go. Okay.
Using that nose to get in.
I also like happy mushrooms. Happy mushrooms are cute.
So that was just one. So they do vary. There are different strengths. But I mean, as I said, I got there with full health. I usually always get there with full health. If you get hit, you're going to fall in the water and die. So the fact that it's there is just kind of weird. But I'll take it. Try to.
Double jump. I would have died there too. I'm not.
Should have jumped from the middle. And I will do that next.
Oh,
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna maintain this is the hardest Resident Evil Rayman game. Yes, hardest Rayman game.
Hardest Resident Evil.
It's also the
game.
hardest Resident Evil game. Dying before I even see the zombies. That's how hard it is. Okay.
Would you play a Rayman-inspired Resident Evil game?
No,
No?
I would not.
I would, just from the absurdity of it.
I mean, no matter how it was animated, I don't think those things mix. Do they even have zombies in like the Origins games? I don't even know how that would work. I guess they've got the Land of the Living Dead. That's about it.
Little cartoon zombies?
I guess they could make it cutesy, like PVZ or something.
Easy.
Plants vs. Zombies, sorry. Okay. It's like a kid's game, but it's about dead people fighting plants. So those zombies sure are cute. You know what? I'm not going for it. Doing too many risky things. I'm already down half my lives.
Do you get a double jump later? Or
No.
does the hover make you have any vertical lift to it?
Not in the main levels of the game. There are some instances where your hover becomes a helicopter. You can fly as you will, but not like in this stage, for instance. I really want to jump for it. I guess it wouldn't kill me. I did just hit a jump. Oh, nothing. What? I know there's... Doing it. A lot of ambient sounds when the amazing soundtrack isn't playing. I guess it's still part of the amazing soundtrack.
Changed from.
Mushrooms.
They're really cute.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where I could get a berry from. I think there's one to the right here. Yep. Mmm! Okay. I'm gonna hit the exit sign or I'll leave the level.
You jump to the side, right?
Okay. There we go.
It's fun, so bouncy.
Maybe they're rubber plums. Heart rubber plums?
I can't remember if it was this or the last one. Was that huge downhill section? That was last level where I missed everything. Yeah, everything I missed was in that area.
You can get it next time.
I don't know if I've missed anything else. Is this it?
Did you say got another power?
Oh, there we go.
But I thought you were buddies.
This is why this is confusing. I don't know if this is the same mosquito.
Maybe they're different mosquitoes.
Maybe he realized that he was only friends with me because I beat him up. I mean, I can't blame him, but this is a little bit of a, swerve.
Maybe there's a race of mosquito men.
I mean, you can imagine there's more than one mosquito.
I assume so. He looks sad. Oh, he's just
It's heavy.
exhausted
Yeah.
because it's a giant spiky berry.
This is not the music. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh,
In
this
PC
got
version.
really hard.
Ooh! Here we go. No stopping. No turning back. Oh! Ooh! Oh!
I think you're supposed to jump over that one.
I should have never lost the distance. This is the problem. I let him close in. Okay.
I take it doesn't speed up like that in the PC?
Oh no, it speeds up. I just wasn't ready for it. The music's different too, and ooh.
I feel like this music is a little too dire for being chased by a mosquito carrying a spiky
Well, I mean,
plum.
I wouldn't say it's not a dire situation, but until the Latin chanting comes in, we're probably okay.
I don't know, it's just kind of a...
Okay,
I mean, I
I let him get...
suppose if you think about it from the standpoint of you will die if this hits you, then it's a bit more dire, but still, it's a mosquito carrying a plum.
I mean, Rayman still looks awfully happy with himself. I should just jump over
I think you need to overshoot
these little
that
jumps. I don't
Yeah.
think you can Because if you hold it down, you get a little more height and so much range. With the speed I'm walking, I'll probably do it. But yeah, we were best buddies. I beat him up, we rode on his back, we high fives, and now, assuming this is the same mosquito, I don't quite understand what the beef is. I thought we squashed the beef. Oh no! Why?
Oh no!
So I don't think that necessarily. It doesn't instantly kill you, but the end of the screen does.
Yeah.
So if it touches you, you'll probably get knocked back into it. Because this is one of those games where getting hit, whatever direction you're facing, you'll fly in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Alright, well, that's video games for you. Oh, he follows me down, though. Oh, man.
Anything down there?
Oh, man. Nope. Yep.
Only game where a mosquito will carry a large fruit to try and kill you.
It is.
The music was actually kind of really sad.
It's
It
very
was.
dire.
And he looked sad until you see like the exerted sweat coming from him. It seemed really, really dark. But this game, for the most part, pretty upbeat, happy.
Besides the enslavement of an entire race of magical beings.
Well, that's the next game, but yeah. Oh no, that happened in this one too, I suppose.
I think isn't it like lums or something in the second game?
Well, lums are what they turned the Electoons into. Like, instead of bringing them over, they said, actually, they were lums the whole time.
Okay.
And instead of being the giant, whatever they called it, mega orb of energy, it's like the Great Lum.
Yeah.
So they altered the story a bit, and you know, it's fine.
Lums don't come back though, right? It becomes Electoons again and
Well, I mean, Origins takes place before all the other games, but they kept lums going forward.
you do need it, but can you crawl backwards?
But I don't know if I can turn back around in time. And if I had grapple, that would not be an issue. So we're just gonna go ahead and get grapple and probably fix this. Okay.
Oh, that's the
It's
real
a different
boss.
color.
Oh.
This is different than the PC version. This is a different mosquito. In the version I own, it's the same color palette. So this makes more sense. This is a bad mosquito.
Everything. I wasn't paying that close attention, honestly, but was the mosquito chasing you with the giant spiky plum this color?
No, it was the purple one. This is just weird all around. Maybe they didn't or couldn't change that for this version, but they wanted to indicate it was a different one, so this part they actually did change. But see, they could have... It's the same... Oh, no.
Bounce high and slow, you can run under him.
His health bar is hiding him. That's not fair. Okay. Trigger those as soon as possible so I can get around them. Oh.
I think he's gonna die now.
Yep, if I hear it but I can't see him, it's because he's behind his own life bar. I got this.
Taunting the boss.
What? Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have to crouch at all. I can just press left or right, or R1, L1 to crawl. That's actually good. I don't have to worry about holding down first.
Again, he's just...
Nope, only when he's like this. And he'll get more tricky as time goes on. We got... Okay, here we go. Triple. Yep. Oh.
Any more hits?
This game's for babies. These babies.
So, are you one of those people in platformers with combat, Castlevania, Mega Man, Rayman, Are you one of those people that finds bosses harder or platform?
In this game, it's platforming. Bosses is just memorize the pattern.
Yeah.
Platforming, I mean, you saw all the stuff that's going on. You've got swinging objects, you've got enemies. Any of those can knock you off a platform to your instant death. Here, the stages are the challenge.
Yeah.
Some of the bosses are pretty hard. This guy, I've played this game too much for this to actually. But anyone playing this for the first time would have died. I mean, who would have thought you could have crouched under that? You know, like
he dodged
he
it.
swerved it, but I got him. Oh,
I think there's a little cheating there, dodging under, crawling underneath that.
He's dead.
well,
And a
Killed him.
butterfly laid eggs in his head.
this time we're not friends with them. We're just gonna party, yeah,
Dance.
Rayman style. Oh, she's got like dialogue sounds from Tilda style. It's all different.
Now you can grab things with your fists. Like a real person. Is this a tutorial?
Yep. So not only can I, use these to navigate, which is necessary for getting through other parts, but I can now pull items to me, like 1-ups. That's pretty much it. Nothing else really lets you hit them, but yeah. I can't grab, like, health up items out of the air.
What's the max range for that? The release distance?
But I think as long as you hit it.
Oh,
Like,
so
you
it's
can
just
catch it on
your
the return,
fist that
too.
has to hit.
Yeah. And it'll bring me to it.
Okay.
I don't think there's, like... I mean, it just depends on how hard you put the fist. 1-ups. Alright. Well... 100%. Technically, that's the end of the first world.
Did you need to leave 6 then? Okay, it's 550 right now.
Probably a good idea. So, we completed the boss of the first world. We'll keep moving on next time we see you.